Open up, UOPN.
Welcome to
Hello.
ah,
Welcome to a whole lot of topics,
a lot of gossip.
and a whole lot of fun.
It's just
As you can see, we have a special guest.
Hello, everyone.
What name you gonna go by? Because you have different names. The T name or the T name?
I mean, it could be Kavana. That's what you guys call me. So yeah, Kavana's cool.
Okay, so Kavana.
yeah.
So Kavana came to my Joe show years and years ago. It was really fun, and she was supposed to come to a whole lot of years ago, but she didn't make it.
It's been years. You're right. It has been years.
You here for the new year?
Yes.
Yes.
So we kind of talked a little bit. I didn't want to talk too much about it beforehand, but we were kind of talking about like New Year. So what did you guys do for the holiday? Well, me and Saucy was together, but what did you do for the holidays? Saucy, and then come on, you tell us.
I did church on Zoom, which was the first year that I was never in church, like in the building. It felt a little weird, but it was a good dope service. And then I came to hang out with you. Intimate gathering.
Ultimate New Year's gathering. We respecting the social distancing rules.
Okay.
It was under 10 people.
Yeah. And that's it. It was very simple, and I slept the whole day the next day, like literally the whole day. So yeah.
So what did you do?
On New Year's Eve, I worked 10 to 6. That was it. I walked home. I mean, because I live walking distance from work.
Okay.
My son was with my mother or whatever. I usually don't spend New Year's with him. Like ever since he was 1, he's usually with his father, but he was in the Bronx this year. But he was with my mother. I went home. I started cleaning because I'm a crazy Virgo fanatic or whatever. I was cleaning and organizing and stuff, and that was it. And I had a salad.
Midnight?
Huh?
Did you stay up till midnight?
Hell no, I didn't make it. I fell asleep and then I woke up at 1:00 in the morning. I'm like, oh, happy New Year. And I lay back down.
Oh no.
I don't know why. You know why? Because it's weird because I don't watch live TV. As much shows and stuff I watch, I don't watch live TV much.
Okay.
So I guess that's what it was. I don't know. But I was asleep. Probably like 11. I jumped up at 1. I'm like, oh, happy New Year.
You missed
And then
everything.
that was
We gotta come
and my son was already asleep too, so it was like I can video call him and say whatever. I was out.
Cancel you out. Let me see. Nope, you don't cancel out. So we have Sadell saying, hey ladies, hey Dolly.
Hey, Ruby.
Then we got my mom. Hey mom. Carol Bunny.
Hey, Mom.
So we forgot to say what we were drinking. So Saucy, what you drink? No?
No. Yeah.
What were you drinking?
So I'm drinking salsa water. Yeah. And special water. So there's a whole bunch of water over here. What about you, Joe?
Come on, what are you drinking?
Premier Protein. Ugh. It's a protein shake.
Is it cold?
Yes, it is cold. That's the only way to drink it.
Right.
And this one is bananas and cream, my favorite. The other ones I can't.
Sounds good.
I love
It is good. It tastes like a milkshake, but then it has an aftertaste. But you know.
What's the brand again?
Oh, Premier Protein.
Oh, that might be good for us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it has 30 grams of protein, but the calories a lot. But
That's a lot of calories. Okay.
yeah,
What we're doing, like kind of talking about it. So we first New Year. When you guys remember last week, we were talking about doing the 10-day cleanse. So we started it. So I have my smoothie, and this is spinach, kale, apple, strawberry, and peaches. And it's all blended up, and I had it for breakfast and lunch. I had a salad too, and water. So it's day 1 of 10. And yeah.
do you mix anything with it, like milk or almond milk or
Yes.
something?
We almond milk.
Okay, almond milk.
I forgot I put
Okay.
almond milk in it. Yeah, and I get a little bit of honey because come on, I need something. So I drizzled a little bit
That's
of honey
sweet.
on it. I need a little bit of sweetness because they told me to
Yeah.
do the artificial. Well, the 10-day cleanse that me, Sauce and Catherine are doing. They told us to do artificial sugar in, which I don't like. So
Yeah, because it has an aftertaste. It's
right, I didn't.
terrible.
I'm doing.
Oh, Stephen said, "Hey,
Hey,
Happy
Stefan.
2021." Yes, and then we had. Oh, he said, "Kudos to you, ladies, on the New York drink out. Trying,
Thank you,
trying."
thank you.
Definitely. And then they said, and it's good. Oh yeah, my mother, I gave my mother's and it's good. If you follow it's like the cleanse, 10-day cleanse you want to try. I didn't think it was gonna be good. But if you follow it and get everything they tell you to get, it's actually really good. But it says to do water, so I would just use almond milk, vanilla almond milk. Instead of doing
Okay, yeah, that one's good. That's what I do smoothies with too, is vanilla almond, unsweetened almond milk.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than water though.
It damn sure is.
So
I didn't understand the water thing. I don't know how they thought that was.
so Stephen said you're not here for my smoothie at all. It tastes better than it looks. I guess he was making a face at the smoothie when I had it up.
I'm trying to do the watch party stuff, but don't let the people on don't come people in trouble.
Right. He's like, he's not. No, it's really good, but it doesn't look good, but it is good. It's very tasty. I wouldn't lie. If I didn't like it, I said it was nasty.
Yeah, smoothies are good though.
Yeah. So we kind of want to talk about a few things. One of the things we want to talk about is goals for 2021. And it doesn't just have to be healthy. It could be anything. But what do you guys, what's your goals for 2021? Come on, you can let us know. Since you are guys.
My goal is to probably expand my little business, try to do more YouTube videos because I've been slacking and people has been tweeting me talking about where's this? It's like it was a real hard year 2020 for everyone,
Yeah.
but for me also. And try to stick to this whole maintaining my weight. I'm at the point where it's the hard part now. Is I made a year, now is maintaining this and not stretching my stomach back out and seeing what my options are gonna be as far as other surgeries, as far as like the skin removal and things of that sort, like that.
And okay, so real quick, Plus, before you go. So, as you can see, she's talking a little bit about it. We're going to talk about it in a minute. She's
Oh,
talking
okay.
about the gastric sleeve surgery. And we have a lot of questions to her. Actually, I kind of know a lot because I was hitting her up. She was very vocal, which I'm proud of. Because a lot of people, like to keep it secret, which is their business. But you were very vocal about it and answering questions and stuff like that. So she's going to answer all our questions. And if you have questions, just put it in the chat and she'll answer it for you. So staying healthy, and what's your business? I know you said the vlogging. What business do you have?
Oh, it's a business I started last year. It's like a sister brand of my family's business. They have it's called Whip Body Cream. So mine is lips, and I do skincare for lips, lip scrub, lip balms, lip glosses. That's what I do. I don't know about expanding it, but I was trying to figure out what other things I was going to add to it and just go hard with that because during the pandemic, we actually did really well, because everybody was home just spending money. So we did pretty well. So I just want to see how can I continue on that train.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, so I know the whip it. I remember you were selling it, and now you're doing the lips. So I'm going to look into that definitely. Saucy, what about you?
My plans.
Or your goals for 2021?
My goals. So I definitely want to get into meditation and praying more.
Yeah.
I set my phone for 12 o'clock every day. Today was the first day that I did it. I did it for 30 minutes while the baby was sleeping. The little baby I babysit. And it felt really good. Like I felt really good. So I'm definitely going to try to keep that going.
I'm sorry, ladies. I just want to make sure my laptop is plugged in because it keeps blinking over here. Wait, let me stop real quick. I don't want to get cut off. So let me
Okay.
let me go double check. Okay, sorry.
Take your time. You want to sing a song while we wait? Commercial. Sing a song. Do something. We have a couple of people that joined the watch party.
Okay, can you see what they're saying?
Yeah. So Nisha, hey Nisha, boo, how are you? My aunt Terry, she joined. Hi, Aunt Terry. Keys, hey boo, she joined. And she said hello, Queens. How are you, Queen? How you doing, baby?
Oh, you put back? You back?
Yep, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't plugged in all the way, so I didn't want to cut
Okay.
off while
I
Well,
we
hear
I'm
you.
in.
glad that yeah, I was being stuck out there. But oh yeah, Saucy. So you said you want
So
to
the
meditate.
meditation thing, I definitely want to lose weight this year. And not only to look good, because I think I look pretty good in my clothes, but to be
Mhm.
healthy. Like a lot of people, no, a lot of people, like life is short. I'm learning this, you know, during this pandemic. So I want to be healthy in every mentally, physically, everything. And also making money, starting businesses, and just
Yeah.
expanding on everything. So that's
We got the same goals, girl. We got the same goals.
yes,
Making money.
making
Hmm.
life worth it. That's what I want to do. Live
Hmm.
in the moment, like do what I got
Yeah.
to do. You, Joe?
Yes, so I definitely want to like. That's why I'm doing the smoothie cleanse, and definitely want to be healthy, feel healthier. I feel like when you're kind of like a kid or a teen, and you're overweight, you still have so much energy. You still can do so much. Like I was very active in high school, even though I was overweight. But I want to feel that kind. I want to feel like a teenager again, almost kind of. And I feel like losing weight will help with that feeling. I want to do more with my creative side, like creating and writing and
Hmm.
doing more, content for Whole Lotta and also my other, my own stuff. And that's what I want to do for 2021. And, maybe if love is in the cards, then love is in the cards.
Yes.
If it's there, it's not, it's not. That's how I'm
Yeah.
feeling right now. Wait, real quick before we move on. What stuff you talking about? Skincare for lips. Interesting. Stephen, my goal for 2021, read more. Oh, that's a good goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Read, why are you laughing?
Stupid.
Why are you
Interesting.
laughing? What else
Interesting.
is that? I don't know what Saucy's talking about. She's already beautiful. You too, Joey. I don't really like the you too. Now look
Oh, thank you.
season. She's already beautiful in bold letters. I'm a you too, Jovi. I'm like, I'm an afterthought.
I want to be beautiful and I want to feel beautiful. Like I want to be sluggish and like you just said, Fuji.
We appreciate that very much so. So we're gonna talk to Karan a little bit about her weight loss and stuff too. But let's get to our, how we do our little hot topics. So
Yes.
I want to talk about celebrities, right?
Yeah.
We know it's COVID, but I feel like just because it's COVID, y'all can't just throw things together. Like tonight, for example, the Love and Hip Hop got the cast like us, and they doing interviews about that. Nobody cares about that right
Is
now.
it news about what?
Like the best
Oh.
of and the vacations and all that.
Yeah, I saw a commercial for that, but I wasn't interested in it because I'm tired of I'm tired of these celebrities and these. I'm tired of them. It's a damn pandemic going on. Everybody's sad. Everybody's broke. Everybody's hungry. Like, it's a lot going on, and I'm just so tired. It's a hashtag on Twitter called "Eat the Rich," and that's why I'm mad at it because
Yes.
I can't.
Whole lot of
I
we got.
can't.
We don't have Twitter. Whole lot of gotta get a Twitter and do that. Yeah, how do you feel about that, Salty? I'll let you go. 'Cause I know.
About
Celebrities, like basically just coming up with any type of TV content because of the pandemic. They can't be in
I
person.
just feel like stay on TV. It's fine.
Exactly.
I'd rather it just be no TV shows than to give me bullshit on TV. Like I don't because I'm not a TV. I don't watch TV that much anyway. So when I turn it on, I want to see something good, not something that I could have put together. And I'm not into production. Like I feel like I need to see something worth watching.
This is
Um,
more interesting than what they talk about. The three of us talking
and I'm
about
still out of love and hip hop. They not done. No, they're not over.
girl.
They
Nobody.
trying to get them. They trying to get those people checks. That's all. That's what that's about. They need money.
I mean, like, how many successful people came out of love and hip hop? We got Carly B.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
on a level like Cardi B, K Michelle level.
who like actually? Because everybody comes on there to be a music artist. Who
Oh,
actually made it to the studio? So,
K Michelle, who was already out before her, and Cardi B, and Jocelyn Hernandez.
girl, please, I will get up.
Supported it.
I mean, that's my girl,
I love her.
Haseline.
I love her. Remember?
I love her. I do. You know why I love her?
I remember.
I love her because she reminds me a lot of myself or whatever. She don't mind putting herself out, meaning she don't mind putting herself out there like that because I feel like, once you put yourself out there, nobody can try to come for you or anything like that. Like no one can spray you with your own tea if you already have it out there on Front
I like
Street.
that.
And that's how she is, and she just say whatever the hell she wants or whatever. But that's why I like her. I don't know why. She's not like my favorite character from Love and Hip Hop. Oh, well, I should say character, cast member from Love and Hip Hop. But in Atlanta, she was. She damn sure was in Atlanta.
She's funny. Music wise, I'm like,
Oh no, yeah, she's terrible.
oh
She's
my god,
absolutely
yeah,
terrible.
yeah. I think so.
I feel this is how I feel because there's a lot of like scripted television shows that are like This Is Us and New Amsterdam and The Good Doctor. These are like future shows, yes, and they're
I watch
talking
them
about
all.
the pandemic and things like that. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The reality TV and these other shows, y'all need to sit down. Like she said, what is true. Celebrities are used to being the center of attention, so they're dying to come out. It's
Yeah,
about money, but they also feeding to be seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Let me tell you, Kevin Hart is hosting a show where just like us on video, and there's couples doing weird challenges like rolling up tissue paper. No, that's not good. No, nobody wants to see that. It's garbage.
Yeah, they're trying to keep us entertained. I think they're trying to keep us entertained, and just like someone was watching said, we all just need to read more. It's thousands and thousands of books. That's one, and there's so much stuff on Netflix. I don't think anybody has watched absolutely everything on Netflix yet. And there's mad stuff on YouTube. It's like we don't until this is over. It shouldn't even be anything really.
But have you noticed? I don't know if it's me. Honestly, I think because of social media and everything, like so much in my, it's hard for me to concentrate to read. I can't like when I've tried to like read a book, it's hard unless it's something like that. I'm like a for example like a nonfiction. Like I like nonfiction. I mean,
Yeah,
fiction books, it's hard for me to focus on it. I can read nonfiction because that's like self help books. I read a lot of that.
yeah.
But leisure reading, I can't do it. My brain just scatters all over the place. Is that because of like social media? What do you think? I don't know.
I do audio, so
I know you do the audiobooks, so that
Yeah,
helps.
it's hard for me to concentrate. It's almost like what you were saying about the meditation. I try to do that more often in the morning, but it's like my brain, even when it comes to reading, it's like a monkey in a cage, so it's jumping around and stuff. So I can't focus as much. And I used to read a lot. I used to read the newspaper and stuff. Like I used to read a lot, and now I can't. It has a lot to do with this old gadget right here. I
That's what
know
I'm
that's what
saying.
it is.
yeah.
Because
It takes
when I
away
do
from
read
a
a
lot.
book, like it's a book I'm reading, I've been reading for like 3 months because I can't get through it. And guess what? It's on my phone. It's not an actual book. That's the problem too. So when I get the notifications, I X out the book. So yeah,
I think that's part of it too. I think what we need to do, Kavana, is maybe get a physical book because when
yeah,
it's on your phone, I think your mind is just
But
all
all over.
over the place.
like a paperback book. I used to
Yeah.
love books in high school, even in my 20s, just to have a book in your hand and just
Yes.
it's way better than the phone. Audio, I put the audio on at night and I wake up and I'm at like chapter 36 and I don't know who the hell the characters are. It go back and go back and go. It's bad. I'm on one book for like a whole 2 months. Like 2 months I'm on one book. Like
You know what I do to get sleep now, or not recently, like last month, because I really couldn't sleep and I had a lot of anxiety. I put jazz on, so I put jazz.
Jazz makes you sleepy though.
It was like so calming and relaxing. But the slow, I went slow jams. Like I typed in
Oh, okay.
jazz, no talking, and like Coltrane came up, and I was just like, I was able to calm my anxiety down. It was really more for my anxiety, but it
Yeah.
helped. It really helped.
Okay.
Let's read some of the comments.
got some too here.
Okay. Really, I did not know Cardi came from Love and Hip Hop. Yes, she's in.
Well, what you call him? She was, I think the reason why she blew up so big because she already had followers. She was already verified before Love and Hip Hop because of Instagram. That's the other place where everybody get famous
She
from.
was a stripper too, so
Yeah.
And she's just popular.
too.
Let me see. There's absolutely no originality in entertainment anymore. remakes, reboots of reality shows, creativity.
Absolutely.
True that. True that. Thank you, Stephen.
Um,
Any comments?
so, Keith, let me see. Oh, Keith says she's wearing my penny shirt. Thank you, Boo. My cousin Darren said hi. Hi, Darren. He said Happy New Year's, ladies.
Happy
Erica,
New Year.
Erica, she already joined. She said hey. And
Let's make sure we can see her comments. You know, she be getting bad with it.
I know.
Pop up.
I'm looking at your comments now, Boo. So talk, baby. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
So, Kavana, like you talked about already, like I said, you're very open and transparent.
Mhm.
But she had the gastric sleeve surgery, and it's been about a year.
Yes, it's been a year now.
So, talk to us like what made you originally look into it and decide to get the gastric sleeve.
Well, in 2018, I always set goals for myself also. 2018 December, I was like, I can't do this no more. Me, it was a physical thing. I had pains in my knees, and I wasn't able to lift my son. He's 4 now, but at the time he was like 3 or so, and yeah, I wasn't able to lift him, and I couldn't. That was basically it. And a lot of people say, "Oh, you got to do it for yourself." And I'm like, "Yeah, and I got to be alive for him." You know, I'm an older lady who had decided to have a baby later in life, so I wanted to be here for him. And I was just tired of being in pain. I was tired of walking and act like I ran a mile, like breathing so heavy or whatever. It was really tearing down on my body physically. So that's why I decided to do it or whatever. And I was determined because I really want to be here for him, and that was one of the best decisions I made. Honestly, I can say that it was one of the best decisions I made. That's why I said if anyone asks me about it, I want to be open with them because it's surgery. So of course everyone's scared of surgery and everything like that. It's just that it's good to have um a real conversation with someone who's been through it. My cousin's wife, the one who created Whipped, she was the first person I know who had it almost like 8-9 years ago, and she told me about it, and she was real. She let me know everything, all the information I need to know, and so that makes me feel like I should carry on. Being a sister to someone else if someone decides to get it. But it's a lot you got to think about. Because it is a lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle change for real.
So I have a question. What was your biggest fear going into getting surgery? Like, what were you most concerned about?
I was concerned about the surgery, period. The actual surgery. I was like, oh, I'm getting it. But when the day of, I was scared. I was in the Uber, my hands were sweating and stuff. I was just really scared about going underneath the knife, period. That's what it was because you don't know. Now, I did a lot of research on, the fatality rate is like 2% is really low. And where I decided to go get it here in the Bronx at Montefiore, that big whole medical group. Um, they've been doing it for a long time, over 10 years. So, I did my research on that. And that's and the type of surgery because I could have went through the lap band or the other one, but I felt that the sleeve was for me. But that's what I was mainly scared of, was the actual surgery. Everything else, I'm like, we're gonna work through it because it's a long process. It's like almost a year process before you actually go underneath the knife.
That was my next question actually too. So, what were the steps like once you went into the surgery day?
So it depends on you, like me. Your BMI, what is it? Body mass,
Index.
something like it has to be over a certain amount, and that's the reason why I qualify. That's the only reason why I qualify because I don't take any medication. I don't have heart problems. I don't have asthma. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. So it was just considered at the time the weight I was considered obese. So that's the reason why. So your BMI has to be over 40. Mine was at the time 44 or something like that. So that's how I was eligible for it. And also it goes by your insurance, of course. So the insurance that I have, which is pretty good insurance, is usually like a 6 months process. I pushed it back a little further because I'm like, oh, this is this is a little too quick. It's a little too quick. So yeah, that's how that went. But yeah, it's like mine was like maybe 10 months, maybe.
Okay.
almost like 10-month process. I went through it, and you have to go to nutrition classes. You have to see a therapist. Anytime you have surgery like this, something affects your lifestyle and, like, I guess basically who you are, you have to see a therapist. So I had to see a therapist. I didn't have to go to a cardiologist, a vascular doctor, because I don't have those issues like some people have. I just had to really see my medical doctor and go to all the classes they give, and that was
Okay.
it.
And how many classes was it? Like, how many times did you see the
I
doctor?
think it was like I think I had to see my medical doctor first in the beginning. That's how I got the referral. But I think the classes was like up to 9, 10 classes. It was weekly. It had started off weekly, then went to like monthly or whatever, and had to do weigh in. And of course, I can't gain any weight,
Okay.
or I can't, with my insurance, I couldn't gain more than 5 pounds. If I go 5 pounds, I have to start the process all over again.
Oh wow.
So you either remain the same or lose weight. And and it was good. I was losing weight. They teach you in those classes, they teach you the tools that you need to, maintain, losing weight and everything like that. So you learn a lot about food. You learn how to read labels, and yeah, because I'm like, it's so weird to me now. I look at stuff, I'm like, oh, how many? What was it? And it's and I never did that before, but it's become a part of my life. So, okay, let me see how many calories, how much protein it got in it, and it becomes an obsession sometimes. But
Okay.
yeah,
I want to ask about after the surgery, but so I can make sure before we have any questions in the
No comments. Yeah.
no comments, no questions. Okay, hopefully.
Well, Kiara just popped up.
Oh.
Okay, she said, I commend you for being so open. What lifestyle changes did you have to make? Which were the most difficult for you, and how long before you started losing weight? So that's like three questions in one.
One at a time.
yes.
So the first one is, what lifestyle changes did you have to make?
Well, I couldn't drink. I like alcohol, so I couldn't drink. I'm not a smoker, but that's one that I couldn't drink hard liquor. That's what I it's hard liquor. And eating at night. I'm an emotional eater. So I eat when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm angry. I can't eat that. And like I said, I before I had the surgery, I did intermittent fasting. So I don't eat before a time or after a time. So that was hard. Just the eating whenever I want to, because I'm a snacker. I like to snack and eat, and it doesn't matter. I like it all because I'm greedy. I like salty stuff. I like sweet stuff. I like salty and sweet stuff, savory stuff. So yeah, I'm a real foodie for real. So that was the life challenge, not being able to eat anytime I want, like before.
But you said not drinking. You can't drink at all now, or for during the transit. Like what? How often you couldn't drink?
Now, well, I didn't. I drank the first time after surgery. I drank was in September for my birthday, so it was like a month or so after, and I wasn't supposed to eat it. We're not supposed to have alcohol almost 6 months after surgery, but I wasn't able
Oh, wait, did you get sick or anything?
to. No, I didn't have liquor. I had wine, and I was toe up. Yeah, I was still toe up over wine. Yeah,
I can imagine.
but I have to
6 months.
sip it.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a.
I guess you kind of answered the second question because it said which one was the most difficult.
Okay, yeah, she got
And I
me.
think you said the eating, your emotional eater. You said that.
Mhm.
And the last question is, how long did it take you to lose the weight?
Yes, good question.
Well, before once I got a regimen going before surgery, I had lost like 50 pounds. I was
Oh,
kind of
wow.
surprised.
That's
Yeah, but everyone's like, "Oh, so you don't need the surgery?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, because I don't. It takes discipline, and I don't have discipline. It takes a lot of discipline for this, and I don't got it. Because like I said, I'm an emotional eater, so I eat with my feelings. So yeah, that so before surgery, I lost like 50 pounds.
That's great.
Um, the
Excuse me.
first 3 weeks I lost like 20 pounds because it was the liquid diet. It was for 3 weeks. So yeah, it's automatic because even though you're still hungry, you're not able to eat or whatever. So that's how the process go after the surgery. It's in steps. It's liquid, then you can eat like processed food, like baby food. but they don't want you to eat baby food because it doesn't have enough protein in it, right? So you gotta make your own baby food. This and I do that.
Wait, give an
Like the
example.
baby bullet and stuff, like the
What I
kind.
did was I would like to. I used to have like I'll make mashed potatoes, but then I'll have like steak and I'll just like cut it up real fine or whatever, and then I eat it and mix in with the mashed potatoes because that's one thing they stress because you're losing part of your stomach or whatever. Your protein intake, you have to have a lot of protein. Um, you have to have a lot of protein in you. So yeah, but yeah, I didn't I didn't process my food like that. The most processed thing I had was mashed potatoes, and then also they taught you how to eat, which is hilarious. You have to eat you have to chew your food 20 to 30 times. So
Mm.
that's so I mean if I'm chewing my food 20 30 times, why do I gotta process it? Like it's
You
already I'm
already
chewing it up. Exactly. So yeah.
That's so funny. So you
Um,
mentioned. Oh, go ahead. More question.
yeah, no, I have a question.
Oh.
So, at any point of the process, did you feel like, hey, I'm losing weight too fast? This needs to slow down.
Well, this is how I am. My mother hates when I say this because she's a Virgo like me, but my mother is all the way straight up like me also. I didn't believe I was losing weight until she said it. And people were
Mm.
like, "Oh, you losing weight?" I'm like, "Nah, Dana didn't say it yet. That's my mother name. She ain't say it yet. I'm waiting." But then when I saw in my clothes, I'm like, "I'm losing weight." Or whatever. And I was like, oh wow. Now it feels like I gotten to a point where it's dropping off me quick at the towards the end or whatever. Because I had to buy like a whole new wardrobe already. I was trying to wait it out, but I had to buy a whole new wardrobe. I can't fit any of my stuff. And that would seem like it was kind of quick, like towards the year end.
Okay.
Um, that's when it was coming off quickly, I think. Also because I was exercising too. That added to it
Oh, okay,
also.
okay,
Oh
What type
yeah.
of
And I never
exercise
exercised
do you
before.
do?
okay.
Like,
Well, I
just
have a stationary bike.
oh,
I don't have any anymore. My mom took it because she just had knee replacement. But I walk a lot. I already walked a lot before, but I walk a lot. At least I try to walk an hour a day. If I can't get on the bike anymore, I walk an hour a day. That's my thing. But I need to do other stuff like start lifting because I have so much loose skin. That's the most terrible part about it is this damn this.
right.
Look
So
at this
you were
hanging.
talking about it. So I was about to ask you that question too. So how do you
Mhm.
feel? You said you were looking into maybe getting maybe something removed. Like how do you feel with your new body and the skin and even though you're a
I
smaller size, how do you feel?
I like it because I'm able to fit more of a variety of clothes. Not that I wasn't able when I was bigger because they have a lot for plus size,
Right.
but yeah, I like because I can fit into stuff small. I haven't fit in a lot of stuff, and I'm a size 12 now. I haven't been that since high school, almost. Yeah, high school in my 20s. I'm a size 12 there, so I do shop a lot more. I feel more confident in certain stuff
Okay.
more than I did before, but being naked is weird. I like because I like being naked, but everything is so loose on me now, and it's
Okay.
weird. And I'm like, damn, I'd rather like I like being fat because it looks better when you're bigger. To
Okay.
me, with
Okay.
this loose skin, that's what I always say. I tell my friend that he be laughing at me when I say I'm shaped like a melted ice cream cone. That's how it looks. It it is.
I'm not messing with you.
It is. That's how it looks. That's how it looks, ladies, and that's the only thing. But sometimes I'm really afraid to actually do the extra surgery. I've been saving up for it, but it's like I'm scared. Sir,
Why?
it's surgery. It's surgery, so that's why I'm scared.
Surgery.
Hmm.
Okay, so they don't cover anything. Like I remember before, I heard that they used to cover the stomach. Do they not cover that anymore?
Well, my insurance they cover two skin removal surgery. The reason why they do that is because usually you can get with loose skin, you can get infection in the creases and stuff. So that's become a medical thing.
Hmm.
But if I want extra stuff, which I do want because my titties are long, I have to pay for my own titties. So I have to decide which two things I'm gonna get. If I'm gonna get my arms with my insurance and my stomach. The only problem is like when it comes to plastic surgery, what I've been researching, I understand why people go out the country because it's cheaper, but it's better. Like sometimes some surgeons in the US, they don't know how to shape you. And I've always had a shape and I don't want to come off being boxed. Like, so come off the table looking boxed. So that's why I want to go. That's my fear. I don't want to go out the country, but they do surgery so much better. compared to US doctors. Like I know we have Dr. Miami and Dr. Kurz, but since they're such known names, they're double. They're way expensive, and it's like I don't know. And I'm just
You'll figure it out. You'll figure out what to do.
Yeah.
hopefully.
Listen, thank God it's the pandemic, so you ain't going.
Yeah.
Right, you got
time,
Exactly.
know that they pay for 2 skin removals. Like
It depends on. That's what my insurance does. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that's probably most because, like I said, the skin removal is a medical.
Because a lot of people say they have
thing.
rashes, like you said,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So they, you can't have a rash. That's affecting my health.
Exactly. It can turn into something. It can turn into something else.
Having a rash, guy,
Right. I know before you can look at the comments on TV having it, but that was my fear. One of my fears was like, because I talked to Savannah about it, but I wasn't nervous about the skin. But they paying for stuff.
For 2, I feel like for 2, I probably get my arms and my stomach. And that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I made this decision. This is not random, but kind of related because I have a smaller breast, but I don't want to get an implant, so I'm just going to get a lift, and they're just going to be small but perky because I don't feel like I'm gonna like the way implants feel. So I'm not getting breast implants. I'm just going to lift it up.
I'm hoping I will have enough. Yeah, I'm hoping I have enough breast tissue not to get implant either. Yeah. I don't know because they look so like. I guess it depends on who does it because some implants look so hard and not attractive. So
they're really hard.
So you have comments before we end?
Okay, Nicole joined. Hi, Nicole. She already said I'm doing her voice. Okay, 12. She also said laugh on my ass off, not melted ice cream.
Yes.
And Nicole said yikes. And Stephen joined the watch party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is so funny. But you look great, and I'm glad you made that your health.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look good. And you're a sweet person, so whatever you do, your beauty comes out.
Thank you, ladies. But I don't look sick. See, that's my question is because I just seen some people on Saturday. You look good. I'm like, but do I look sick? That's the next question.
Because that's one of my fears. I always say, Joanna, that says I don't want to look like I don't want my head to look like the only thing on my body. I don't want, I want to look healthy. That's one of my fears with the surgery as well. Like looking.
Right.
A walking candy apple. That's why I was feeling too at first because I always, you see me always relating stuff to food. I have a problem.
I ain't eating. I'm fast. I could go for ice cream or and a candy apple.
Candy. A little bit. I remember this one girl, real quick. I know we got to wrap it up, but I used to teach this little boy. He's probably like, I'm so old. He's probably like in his 20s now, 18 or something. His mom had the gastric bypass, right? The biggest one, the major one.
Yeah.
She had to get blood transfusions every 2 weeks. And I'm like, for you to go through that, it's like that. Yeah. She looked sickly. She looked.
That was a while ago too, though, right?
Yeah, she looked gray. Like she didn't look. You know what I'm saying? So it has like improved. Since
my doctor told me, she said technology only gets better. It does not get worse. Because my aunt actually had the bypass as well, and she said she has to do a tube. So that's why I'm glad they came out with the sleeve. I feel like the sleeve seems like a healthier version. You don't
Mhm.
like to don't look sick, and it's a little bit better than I think the Gatsby bypass. I mean, I think I don't know. I'm not a professional.
I mean, for me, it was also because I was told that with acid reflux, that's something that's one of the things when it comes to these stomach surgeries, right? But see how the with the bypass, it's like it's almost connected directly, like your
To your large intestine.
yeah, and
Hmm.
and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that because
Yeah.
sometimes that can detach and stuff like that. That's why my medical doctor told me, he said, do your research or eat surgery, and you figure out
Yeah.
what's best for you. And the acid reflux, I never had acid reflux until I was pregnant towards the end of my pregnancy, and I was eating Tums like crazy. So I was told that the bypass, you get
A lot
you experience more acid reflux. I
Uh,
experience it now, but it's only when I have spicy stuff and tomato based stuff. Now I understand why people put sugar in their spaghetti, because I never understood it before. Because I'm like,
because
why are y'all putting? Because I mean, I don't do it now. I just make sure I just take the Tums right after before I start feeling crazy.
of.
But I said, oh, that's the cut for the acid reflux. I never knew that because I never had it
I
before.
never knew that's why they did it either. I wonder
yeah,
why
That's
most
the
people.
reason
the
why some
sugar
people
cuts
do
the
it.
acid.
The sugar cuts the acid.
I
Oh
put
yeah.
in my tomato sauce. I always put a little bit of sugar.
I thought my mother
Oh, for
did it like
real.
the flavor. I didn't know there was a reason behind
And
it.
I love sauce.
I really don't like the sugar, so I try not to put a lot. But I like the way it tastes with the sugar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
not talk
that's what some
about
people.
spaghetti, guys, because um,
Oh yeah, sure we
No
are.
food, no
let's
food.
not talk about spaghetti.
Like, I told Saucy, my friend, I said, hunger is a state of mind. My friend was like, no, it's not. Hunger is hunger. But no, it's a mental thing.
It
No,
is though. It is a
you do
mental
let it out.
thing.
I'm very hungry.
I'm about to go to
No,
sleep.
because
Me too.
no, it is a mental thing. I didn't really realize how much it is a mental thing until I went through this process. Like, I was like, why the hell did I do this surgery? Like, one week I was crying every day. Like, why did I do this? Like, I want to eat something. I'm supposed to eat. Like, I was really talking to myself, and it can be. It is
It's like a
sometimes
roller
hunger is a
coaster.
state of mind. Yeah, it's a roller coaster. It's an emotional roller coaster, but you get through it if you continue to see a therapist and not work your way through food with your feelings through food. I think that's what it takes,
So would
and
you
discipline.
recommend someone do it, or like you said you don't regret it? Do you recommend someone do it? What's your opinion on that?
Absolutely. I do recommend it, but like I said, do your research. If you know yourself that
Right.
you know that you won't be able to change this or whatever, don't do it.
Mm.
Because once you do it, it's no turning back because your stomach is gone. Like that's it. It's not irreversible. Once they take that part of your stomach out, it's over. So my mom was gonna do it actually before me, but when she heard the steps, all the stuff you have to do beforehand, she said no. You
Okay.
have to be real with yourself and who you
Yeah.
are when it comes to that. And like I said, do your research, and also have a good relationship with your surgeon. Also, your surgeon, the surgeon's nurse, the surgeon, nurse practitioner, whoever. Have a good relationship with them, and make sure they're available to answer any questions you have. Because that's the type of person I am. I'm like, okay. When can I call you? 'Cause I got
Right. Okay.
and so I was happy with that. Yeah, I do recommend it, but like I said, do your research and on each surgery, and actually have a real conversation with yourself and see if this is something you want to do. That's my
Okay.
advice to that.
Well, I want to thank you for being here. We want to thank you.
Oh,
Nicole,
thank you for having me. Finally, I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm happy I was able to get my son sleep and everything, and take the time out and talk with you guys. I appreciate you.
And you got to come back.
one last comment. Nicole said best wishes to all of us. Thank
Thank
you,
Thank
Nicole.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So you got to come back soon. We talk about more, hot topics. But we will see
Okay,
you
cool.
next week with a whole lot of
Alrighty.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
and a whole lot of fun.
Bye.